Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 646. I'm your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor. What's up, Connor?
Shit.
What's up, Jack?
Hey.
What's up, Louie?
I'm good, thanks.
All right, so want to talk about Missy and Series 9. So what do you think her part's going to be in this nonsense with, Davros or Gallifrey coming back? I mean, is she behind where the Time Lords are? Like, did she move them? Did she put them in a different location? Is she responsible for different things? Like, what do you think's happening, Louis?
I think that I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think that something will happen.
Right. I mean, we already know, too, that she's going to continue on probably past Series 9. What about you, Jack?
Fortunately.
I've heard rumors that, like, Moffat's been playing with the idea that maybe the Missy's going to be the Doctor's or companion throughout Series 9, and, I don't know if that's going to work, because, they're sort of deadly enemies, and I've also been hearing that, Missy might be behind, like, because this is set on Skaro, apparently, Davros, like, there might be something about Missy, being behind Davros or something like that, maybe she caused the accident and created Davros, and, but, I think we need an explanation, really, how John Sims' Master turned into Missy in Series 8.
I don't think, I agree with you. I don't think Missy as a companion would work, because I don't think the Doctor would have someone that killed thousands of people chilling in Antares with him, joking around, even if it was a former friend, because that would be kind of disrespectful to people on Earth and different things. She could be behind Davros. Maybe she felt if he altered the timeline with the Daleks that they would be safe, I guess. We are hearing that there's going to be, that they still have to film the rest of episode 11, correct, Colin?
They've finished episode 11, they're going on to episode 9 on Monday, I believe. And then that'll take 3.5 weeks, so, and then they'll go on to 12.
And then they're going to Christmas when?
September, maybe it'll be October now, maybe.
They'll take a month off and then they'll go back into the Christmas special?
I wouldn't say a month, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And then they'll probably go into Christmas, which will take 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Right.
Probably early November to finish filming, post-production, get it in the can, and then they can air it on Christmas Day.
Now, what's the odds that David Tennant is in this and Russell T. Davies is writing it?
I doubt Russell's writing it, but
He might co-write it.
It's possible. It's possible. But David starring is, I think, because Pompeii seems to be some form of feature point in Series 9, with the explanation of how Capaldi got his face in, from Fires Pompeii to being the Doctor. I think that maybe he might appear in a few flashbacks or newly filmed scenes where it's pretty much setting up and explaining Pompeii. You muted, Joe.
Let me ask you a question. What's the odds that Missy appears very shortly after, I guess 6 months after in Pompeii, where he settled in Rome? What's the odds that Missy appears to, what's his name, Calcius?
Caecilius.
Caecilius? What's the odds that she appears to him, and then she's the one that's responsible for the Doctor having that face. Like maybe she does like a scan or something, and when they give him regeneration energy, boom, or she has something to do with that.
I don't think it's that likely that she has anything to do with it, but I think in regards with Tennant, maybe I think he has more to do with it than we think.
Okay. Do you think that Tennant knew that was the Doctor?
I definitely think he knew when. I know that if we had that theory cast where we talked about, when they connected hands and stuff, that you could, all sorts of weird stuff where you could see the glow, stuff like that. I think that might have been the point where Tennant caught on that Caecilius might have been the human 12th Doctor, just like in Human Nature with David. Similar scenario.
Could it be that David Tennant's Doctor is responsible for restoring the 12th Doctor as human form with the chameleon arch? Because there's always somebody that they need to remind them, who he is. Like he'll just pop back in and say, "Why don't you remember anything?" or something, and just boom.
Yeah,
just
that's a bit of a weird one, because from what we saw, Caecilius, if he is the human 12th Doctor, he didn't really have a companion. He had a wife, but I wouldn't call her a companion, really.
Maybe she was a companion, and so were the other two, and they weren't related. Like they were. Maybe that's going to become all these new companions.
I don't think it'll be his new companions. I think he'll get some new ones, but not them. But I think maybe they could have been the companions. I mean, obviously, we don't know if they're going to go back with the chameleon arch human Doctor aspect to it to explain what happened. But
right. All right. Short and sweet to the point. Anything else, Scott?
No, not really.
All right, guys. Maybe we'll be back later with another cast. Take care. Bye for now.